Princess. Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
Did you forget? I said touch her again and die.
It got me. Yo, they got me so freaking hard this episode. Yo, the end of Nina the Starry Bride this week, yo, when they went in and Set went in, he's like, I told you if you touched her again, I'm gonna kill you. I was like, God damn, get him Set. Get him Set. And Ad's like, holy shit. He's like, oh my God. He's like, I gotta hold him back. Oh my God, what an episode. This was one of those episodes where I felt like at the end, when they cut to, oh my God, when they cut to the credits right now, I was like, no, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, man, they got me. Oh man, this episode was one of those ones that truly, it felt like it was so fast. And I really truly felt like at the end of it, like, oh, it's just about to get good. Like, it's just getting started. And they're like, nope, gotcha, bitch. It's over. And I was like, God dang it, they got me. So anyway, this episode was fantastic. I love the ballsiness of Nina this week to go in and just say, hey, what's the worst that can happen? I'm a freaking tool anyways. Let me just go and just make a moment. So she gets dolled up and she makes a proclamation to the king of like, hey, I'm basically being put as like the prize. Well, what does the prize get for being the prize at the end of this? She was like, give me Fortuna, dude. And to my astonishment, and I think probably yours too, unless you're familiar with the source, the king is a king, but she's actually a queen. But essentially, she's the one who's running the 𝐒𝐻𝐽𝐻 nation right now. And we get her whole backstory of essentially her brother died early while all of his kids were really small. So she took the throne as 𝐒𝐻𝐽𝐻's king, and now she's getting ready to pass on the throne because like her mission's complete. And she's been the force of expansion, like because 𝐒𝐻𝐽𝐻 is a pretty effing powerful nation. Like nations shiver and quiver in their boots when it comes to 𝐒𝐻𝐽𝐻. That includes Fortuna. So she's a menace to society, which is really cool, by the way. And Nina goes and meets her and definitely leaves a really good impression on her, I think, by just kind of breaking the norms that you would expect from a very timid princess. So I just love all of that. And then she goes like a dumbass and she has a very Nina moment. And she ends up inside of the, what do you call it? She ends up inside of the arena with this really big dude and stuff. And, you know, she gets in a lot of trouble. And apparently this big dude had been given orders to kill the princess for some reason, but yes, she needs to be the princes need to claim her to get the throne. So if she dies, like, but whatever. And she ends up getting saved by Az, and Set ends up getting notified, and he comes to, and he just kills the dude in cold blood. I was like, yes, get him, Set. And the episode is basically now Set versus Az, but the princes themselves couldn't enter the tournament based on what the queen or the king was saying. So I don't exactly know what's going to happen. But regardless, there's going to be some stuff that goes down now that they have seen kind of eye to eye and stuff. And I just really love it because Set can see and feel how close this specific dude to him, this outer dude, is to Nina. And then the flip is they also found out that children in Fortnite do not have childhood names. So at one point, Nina took advantage of just like, oh, Set had a childhood name. Yeah, this was mine as well, too. But now he's kind of caught on to where like, oh, well, will that change anything? No, because he has fallen in love with her as the person, not the thing that she represents, which is the princess of this other nation. Like, he likes her for her, not because she is what she's supposed to be or whatever. So I love it quite a bit, and this episode is just awesome. It was over way too quickly. They got me. And of course, this show, it's running for 12 episodes. We have episode 11 and 12 to kind of wrap it up. But man, such a great episode, Nina the Starry Bride. Like, they crushed it. They killed it this week. And it was just a really edge of my seat type episode. And I love Nina this episode. I love Set, as I always do. I think he's the best one. I think he's best boy. He's the one Nina needs to go with. But, Ash showed up this episode as well, too. So, no hate there. But, yeah, Chef's Kiss this week of Nina the Starry Bride. 10 out of 10 for me. And the fact that they got me at the end as well, too. They said, oh, here's a cliffhanger, and we got you. That very rarely happens. That only happens maybe a handful of times a year. For the most part, all the cliffhangers and twists at the end of episodes are typically really lame. So, really appreciate that. So, yeah, anyways, this week episode, Nina the Starry Bride, fantastic. I hope you enjoyed it, too. Let me know your thoughts and everything in the comments, and I'll see you guys next week for episode 11. Peace out, my friends.